So today I'll be talking about the importance of musical communities for musicians. Now, musicians draw from each other. We hear different chord progressions or licks or solos or melodies or musical ideas. Um, and we take those and we adapt them into our own original uh, song or solo or whatever. Now, this is a very important process for musicians, and the best example I can think to show the importance of this process is early 20th century New Orleans during the development of jazz. Um, Now, jazz was a combination of many different styles and practices that were popular in New Orleans. For example, um, ragtime, where jazz came from, was developed by piano players. And piano players were very popular in New Orleans as they were cheaper to hire. They filled out the entire pitch range a band could. Um, and they were relatively as enjoyable. Um, and when these piano players adapted the African idea of syncopation into their playing, this is what developed what's now called ragtime music. Um, Now, ragtime became very popular, and uh, the brass bands started recognizing this and they started adapting it into their style. They started arranging original ragtime pieces for a brass band, or they would make their own original brass pieces inspired by ragtime music. Um, and eventually, these musicians came together with a drummer, and eventually, strung instruments get introduced, which is what John Stewart calls the softening of jazz. Uh, so, strung instruments like bass, guitar, and even violin or cello. They usually not cello in early jazz, but these the interaction of all these musicians came to bring us modern jazz. Um, Now, with this example, uh, I hopefully laid out well enough so that you can see how musicians draw from each other. We say, hey, I like that. And then we use it in our own style and make it into our own thing. And it becomes something greater. Now, rich musical rich musical communities create rich music. Thank you.